Hello everyone. Changpeng Zhao, the former chief executive of Binance, was sentenced on Tuesday to 4 months in prison after pleading guilty to violating U.S. money laundering laws at the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. The sentence was imposed by United States District Judge Richard Jones in Seattle, who rejected prosecutors' request that the 47-year-old Zhao serve a 3-year term. Once considered the most powerful person in the cryptocurrency industry, Zhao, known as CZ, is the second major crypto boss to be sentenced to prison after Sam Bankman-Fried. In March, Bankman-Fried received 25 years behind bars for stealing $8 billion from customers of his now bankrupt FTX exchange. Zhao pleaded guilty in November to one count of failing to take required anti-money laundering measures and stepped down as Binance agreed to pay $4.3 billion to settle related allegations. US officials said Zhao deliberately looked the other way as people conducted transactions that supported child sex abuse, the illegal drug trade, and terrorism. The 3-year prison term prosecutors sought was more than twice the guideline range for the crime. If he did not receive time in custody for the offense, no one would, rendering the law toothless, they argued. Zhao had been free on a $175 million bond and agreed not to appeal any sentence within federal guidelines. Zhao also paid $50 million to the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Binance allowed more than 1.5 million virtual currency trades, totaling nearly $900 million, that violated US sanctions, including ones involving Hamas's Qassam brigades, Al-Qaeda, and Iran. He made a business decision that violating US law was the best way to attract users, build his company, and line his pockets. The U.S. Department of Justice wrote in a sentencing memorandum filed last week. Zhao's lawyers insisted he should receive no prison time at all, citing his willingness to come from the United Arab Emirates, where he and his family live, to the U.S. to plead guilty. Despite the way's lack of an extradition treaty with the U.S., no one has ever been sentenced to prison time for similar violations of the Bank Secrecy Act. Defense lawyers Mark Bartlett and William Burke told the judge Tuesday, and Zhao began making changes to make Binance a model of compliance with banking transparency regulations before stepping down. There is no excuse for my failure to establish the necessary compliance controls at Binance, Zhao wrote in a letter to the court. I wish I could change that part of Binance's story, but under my direction, Binance has now implemented the most stringent anti-money laundering controls of any non-US exchange, and those controls have been in place since 2022. Prosecutors said no one had ever violated the Bank Secrecy Act to the extent Zhao did. Last but not the least, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more informative videos like this one. Goodbye.